Welcome, welcome, welcome to this week's episode of Sauced in the City, a virtual comedy kickback. Six mics, 1 hour, lots of laughs. It is going to be a good time around here because I have went through the ups and the downs to bring y'all this episode. This is a live show. We always like to say that at the beginning of every show because dun, 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 we don't want to be responsible for anybody's medical bills besides the ones that we're already responsible for. So, in case you want time to get the kitties out of the room, we're going to stall just a little bit just to give you some time before the ass, hell, and death. Whoops, there I go again. How about we move on to this? Seems like a perfect time for a station break. It's easy to join us on Roku, and now it's even more easy to join us on Roku. We are on 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. That's right, y'all. We done clawed our way up the comedy ladder. You just access your Roku device, you download your UBSN TV app, and you search Sauce in the City. If you do everything right, this is how it's going to look on your television and you will be in the right space. That's all the time I can give y'all. So, this is the best piece of advice that I have ever gotten in life. Friends who make you laugh, be around them. I swear to God, it is so true. And let me show y'all just how true it is by introducing y'all to today's comedic cast. First up, we have Chris Winslow. How are you, sir? Long time no stream.
I am awesome. I'm just trying to keep cool here in the Midwest.
Oh
Wichita,
my,
Kansas, it was 106 today.
ooh,
Yeah,
106.
even at 8 o'clock at night, it's still 100 degrees out there.
Oh my goodness. Sounds like it
My
was
dogs
a
want to go outside and have me leave the door open so they can run in and out. No, we're not having that.
scorcher. So Chris, do us a favor in one breath. Tell the people who you are and what you have coming up. Let's go.
I have nothing but this coming up. My name is Chris Winslow, late 40s. I try to stay funny. I'm always writing. That's my favorite part of comedy. I ran a comedy club for 8 years until it closed 2 weeks ago. And so now I'm just chilling, enjoying life, trying to find stuff to do on weekends like everybody else. And I
Oh
just
my
haven't had
God.
people on. I'm glad you invited me.
So that just means you need us even more than ever. Next up, we have the Colorado comic. Speaking of friends who make us laugh and us being around them, what's going on, Willie C. Smith? Good to see you and your hair.
What's up? From yo, Colorado comedian Willie C. Smith. Yes, this me. And check it out. Hey, it was nice and sunny in Colorado today, guys. This is a recent picture. I'm sorry, but yeah, Brenda, how you doing?
I am doing spectacular, and it is good to see your face all up in our space. And now you know what I'm going to ask in one breath. Tell us what you have coming up.
I'm cheating, guys. I'm not gonna take that all in one breath. But what I will let you know is, come check me out here in Denver, Colorado. I'm doing some very different open mic shows. I'm doing the whatever. You know what? Forget that. I want you guys to listen to December 6th that comes out. Mm, yeah.
Ooh, well, stay tuned to the rest of the show. We're definitely going to get to that. It's good to see you, old friend. Next up, we have Brian, whose name is so long that I have to wait till he gets on screen. Brian Keith Walker Sr. What's going on, you?
Hey, how you doing? Brenda Brown, aka the Chocolate Child. It's good to be here and hear your voice.
You just make me smile every time you say my name. All right, Brian, in one breath, tell everybody what you have coming up. Let's go.
Well, it's my birthday month in August 21st. We're having a party celebration, comedy with Shane Forbes, Danny Green, and we're going to be at the University Bar and Grill in North Hollywood off of Lancashire. And it's going to be from 7 p.m. to 12 on August 21st. If y'all can make it, come out, celebrate.
Oh my God, that sounds so good. That sounds so funny, like so much fun. I'm a little bit jealous because I'm not in that area, but we can talk about that during the rest of the show. Next up, we have Randy Holton. What's going on, my friend?
Hi, Brenda. All the way from Tampa. Gonna be funny again, maybe. Hi, everybody.
Well, we love having you around, Randy Holton. And in one breath, go ahead and tell the folks what you have coming up. Okay, while Randy gets himself together, we have Mark White. What's going on, Mark E. White the second? It is always good to see you, my friend. I didn't think anybody could have worse internet than I did, but obviously I was wrong. How are you?
And it's hard to follow up after Randy. I am doing fine, Brenda. Thank you for having me on here. And like I put out to all my friends, I hope you're all watching this live tonight because this is something special.
Oh my well, Mark E. White the second, it is definitely something special. And in one breath, go ahead and tell the people what you have coming up.
Well, I'm going to tell you, everybody's getting sick and canceling these events and all that. I was going to try and get out to see Jeremy White out there at Cozy's, but it looks like we got some, again, Blacklick coming up, Blacklick Room, Roanoke, Virginia. Then we're also got a spot on Kirk coming up on the last Tuesday of the month. So we've got a few things in the works, but I appreciate you for having me. And this is my priority right here with y'all.
Oh, we love you too. And that's just for you so that you don't have to follow Randy. Randy can follow you. So there, there you go. I thought I would do you that favor. This is going to
Awesome.
be a great show, you guys, because this brings us to our next segment, which is a welcome to the stage. And this is where we hear a little bit more from one of our comedic cast. And it's by a cast vote that we decide who's going to go, and everybody gets a vote. So, Chris Winslow, out of all the funny folks on the cast, who would you like to hear more from next?
Colorado comic. He's definitely the most vocal.
Most vocal he is. All right, the Colorado comic, you have one vote. Who do you want to hear more from? And you can't vote for yourself.
Oh well, yeah, I'm going for my man Mark because Mark got really something to tell me because we kind of and Mark, yeah, you come on, Mark, tell me, Mark, come on,
Ooh,
Mark.
I like it. One Mark, one the Colorado comic. The one Brian. You're gonna have to take that the one off. I don't know about that. Brian Keith Walker Sr., you have one vote. Who's it gonna be?
Well, I'm all about Brandon. I am the O and E, but for now I'm Brian Keith Walker Sr. So pretty soon it'll just be the O and E. But
Okay, I totally can do that. And okay, I get you. So who's gonna be your vote this
I'm gonna
evening?
say myself, but I can't vote for myself because I want to, you know what I mean. But my point is, it's going to be Colorado because I don't know if he in Denver, what part of Colorado he. I want to hear from him, see what he got to say.
Oh, okay. I love it when you guys get excited about somebody live on the stream. All right, the Colorado comic, you have been voted into the square. Let's go. The clock is set for 3 minutes. 3 minutes of comedy. It ain't got to be jokes, but it better be funny. Let's go.
Nah, see, you gonna sit there and talk about it's be funny. Now, okay, look, yeah, in Colorado, yeah, you know what we do, we know how we do, and when things happen, when they happen. But now you turn around and ask, did you want to see? The Colorado comic. Now look over the left hand side, look on the right hand side. You saw it. The DC's over here, whatever. Screw it. I smoke too much to let you guys know what I do when I do. Now, here's what I wanted to tell you. Now, letting you guys know that I'm the Colorado comic and I do what I do when I want to do it, how I want to do it. There are certain times that I'm going to sit there and talk, and you guys need to catch up with me. Now, when you catch up with me, I'll let you know that you've caught up with me, but you just got left again. So when you catch up, come on, get left, and then you see what I do. Now, yes, I'm a Colorado comedian. Our weed is kind of smoking a little bit higher than anybody else. But I do have a quick question. If you're from California, how in the world do you not know about marijuana? Not only not know, but you turned around and said you are bulimic to marijuana and you decided to move. Spot out to my son on this particular situation. You decided to move to the Mile High State, not colorful Colorado, the Mile High State. It's in the word, people. Mile High. But you don't understand that, just like the Colorado comic, it's in the name. Mile High. Colorado comic. So if you want to get with me, start everything with me, get with me. Hey, come smoke with me. You're a Colorado comic, and hey, maybe we might have some fun. But that's just how it works out for me. You're a Colorado comic, and I don't even think I've taken a breath within the time that she's actually. But I needed to go. Hey, this is going on because I still need to lick this sucker quick, put it together, put a light to it. But hey, if you really catch me on stage, I might just give you a hit of the Sauce in the City greens that we got out here in Colorado. But that's another story, man. But I think I've put a minute. I got like 30 seconds, 45, 43, 22, 19.
Time. Thank you so much for your brand of comedy, the Colorado comic. And now tell everybody where they can find you in case they want some more of it.
Oh, see, here you go with that thing again. And yeah, you can find me on Blame It on the Wheel, or you can find me on the Joke Tank, or you can find me on Will C. Smith Facebook for right now, or you can turn into my YouTube page, which is Little Smitty 2237, where we actually have me, my son Dizzy, cutting down on some DMZ, where we're asking people to come save us. That's some crazy game. I'll tell you about that in Vegas, December 6th. But yeah, you wait till you hear about that one. That's just
Oh my God.
But yeah,
Well,
come find me. But find me on Sauce in the
gosh, some people you have to cut the mic. Okay, see? Hi, Brian Keith Walker. See?
Hi, Chocolate Cow,
Yes,
aka
thank
Brenda
you
Brown.
for being my live spotlight, because that is what we are going to do. You are going to be this week's live spotlight, and I want you to tell us more about your show. I need to hear more. The clock is set for 3 whole minutes. Tell us what we can expect.
Oh, you talking about the birthday show? Yes, you can expect a lot of fun, a lot of laughter, a lot of memories made, a lot of encouragement, a lot of next step for progress, things happening in the night. Normally in the business after the night, after the show, a lot of business is talked about, as well as how the show went. And you get your next gig. You know what I mean? When you stay the whole night, you get next work. So you can expect before that you just come out. You can expect fun. Shane Forbes is going to be there. Danny Green, uh, L.J. Brown, Sebastian Santina was going to show up, but I think he has something else to do. But the queen of the IE, her name is Nikki Simone. She's going to show up. So it's going to be a lot of fun.
Okay, it sounds like it's going to be a lot of fun. I want you to tell Shane I said hello. I'm
Yeah, me
so
too.
super jealous that you get to hang out with him. That is going to be like amazing, and he's going to be on your show. Gosh dang it. Ugh. Okay, sometimes I
I'm
want to
going to
get
FaceTime you. I'm going to video something and say hi to you that night.
okay.
I'm going to celebrate you too.
Okay, that makes me feel better. And that concludes our live spotlight. Whoa, spotlight, y'all. Do, and work. And our next spotlight up is Uncle Bam presents Smoke in the City Showcase, August 17th. Host is Hugo Willie And also, our girl, Miss Treese, is going to be on this show, but I didn't have enough room to put the whole flyer on there. So, if you guys want to see them and you guys want to see them live on stage, go ahead and hit up the inbox or comment below, and I'll be happy to give y'all more info. And that rhymes, so you know that it's true. I'm just saying. This sounds like a great time for a station break to let everybody know that this is a live show. Things happen. I don't know what could happen. My whole system could crash right now. Somebody could get on camera and say 9 million bad words. I don't know, but this is a live show, and you guys are tuning in to Sauce in the City, a virtual comedy kickback. 6 mics, 1 hour, lots of laughs. And like we said before, it's easy to join us on Roku 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Cause we flows like that. We flows like that in the spotlight. Whoa, 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 talking about the spotlight, yo. Do, and work. All right, this is my favorite part of the show. It's game time. And this is where we get to ask our comedic cast some really cool questions and see what kind of crack up answers that we can get out of them. Oh, this is a fun one. This caused a lot of kickback on my timeline. Piss a drill sergeant off in 4 words or less. And let's see if our comedic cast can keep going in the last man standing fashion. Meaning, if anybody says oh, or what, or doesn't have an answer, or your answer isn't funny, you guys are out. Okay, so we are gonna start very slow in a round robin pattern with Chris Winslow. Piss off a drill sergeant in 4 words.
This isn't the Navy.
The Colorado comic.
Mom said you suck.
Brian Keith Walker Sr.,
I couldn't hear you, sir.
Mark E. White II.
Don't say nothing, just laugh.
Oh, Randy Holton.
That was 5 words.
Oh,
Go fuck yourself, Sarge.
and that definitely go fuck yourself, Sarge. Go fuck yourself, Sarge. No, that's 4 words. Okay, Randy had 4 words. Who didn't have 4 words? I heard somebody say that was 5.
Mark.
I just said laugh.
That's 4.
You have to say, I just said.
I just said laugh. That's
That's
4 words.
That's 4.
It's not.
I just said laugh. Ha! But you laughed. Wait, does that count?
Yeah,
Okay. We're going to call that a warm up round, and then we are going to try it one more time. All right, but no more. Now you're just going to be out. Chris Winslow, piss off a drill sergeant in 4 words.
I'll pass it, bro.
The Colorado comic.
I'm still black, bruh.
Brian Keith.
I have shit.
Ooh, Mark E. White II.
I'm hungry, drill sergeant.
Randy Holton.
I ain't doing it.
Yeah. Chris Winslow.
That wasn't loaded, man.
That's
The
4 words,
Colorado
right?
comic.
I
That's what we
Sir, no, sir, I didn't do it.
mean,
Brian Keith Walker
that's
Sr.
4 words.
I still got to shit.
That's 5. You're out. Mark E. White.
May I make a phone call?
Yeah, you so out. Randy Holton.
No, 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 no.
Loving it. Chris Winslow.
Flip flops are
That's
comfortable.
4 no's.
Okay, yeah, that last one almost got me, Chris. The Colorado comic.
Did you want some?
Randy Holton.
I ain't going nowhere.
Okay, Chris Winslow,
You peel these potatoes.
the Colorado comic.
You don't what?
Randy Holton,
What did you say?
Chris Winslow,
4 day pass, bruh.
the Colorado comic.
I'm not your son.
Randy Holton,
I can hear you.
Chris Winslow,
Sir, no way, sir.
the Colorado comic.
My shoe slipped off.
Randy Holton,
You're
yeah, you're out until we can get that together. Chris Winslow,
I forgot my pass.
the Colorado comic.
Still want to hit this?
Chris Winslow,
You know I do.
the Colorado comic.
You're not in charge. No.
Last one, Chris Winslow,
You gonna pass or not?
the Colorado comic.
It's not in your time.
All right, that is the end of our comedy cipher. Now let's take some votes. Brian, what do you think? Who took that round?
I have to say, the guy that's missing, what's his name? Randy?
No, out of Chris Winslow and the Colorado comic, who took that round?
Colorado comic.
Okay, Mark E. White the second, who took that round? Chris Winslow or the Colorado comic?
I mean, I love the Colorado comic, but I think Winslow got that.
Okay, I'm digging it. Randy Holton, who took that round of what you could see?
Colorado comic.
Oh,
That means it's in
okay.
Colorado. Is that what that means?
That is what that means.
Is he only in Colorado?
The Colorado comic takes it home. Congratulations, sir, on winning the comedy cipher. Oops, wait. I moved you and I wasn't supposed to. My bad. Congratulations. Go ahead and shout out to the Academy for the win.
So, thank you guys for letting me actually catch my first win in roughly about 7 years of being on Sauce in the City. But thank you. Shout out to everybody that's out there. Just real cool. First time. So thank you. Really, because I was really Miss Brenda Brown's protege. I was supposed to be behind her. But she didn't let my hair grow where her hair don't grow. But I'm growing. I'm still growing. Still growing, girls. Still growing.
He's still growing. Absolutely. Now, this one is going to be a super fun game. Congratulations again. But we got one more game so we could have one more winner. And this one was made up in the green room. So I hope everybody is paying attention. Hey, Lamont Ferguson, I'm going to need you to turn your camera to landscape because if I put you on this screen in your current condition, it ain't never gonna make it on BET. But welcome to the stream, sir. Welcome to the stream. Let him get that together. All right, game time, y'all. This is the game we were talking about in the green room. I'm gonna set the clock for 5 whole minutes, and this game is called Control the Mic. Now, there is one, two, three, four, five, six of y'all on this stream. So, like the like the promo says, let me put it up here. 6 mics, 1 hour, lots of laughs, but we're gonna shave that down to 5 minutes, okay? And everybody should have a chance to tell some jokes. But that's all up to y'all. And being that the Colorado comic was the winner of the last round, he gets to start first. And let's go. Control the mic.
Yeah, so I was just wondering how many out y'all actually go to Starbucks and then have y'all Wi-Fi all messed up. Put your hands out
Man,
there.
look, you know what? I went to Starbucks one time and they said, hey, what size do you want? And I was talking about, I want a small. And they said, we don't have that. And I was like, what? Give me a medium. And we don't have that. I said, what the hell? Gotta get a large. They was like, we don't have that. I said, hold on one minute. What the fuck do you have? And it was like, we got a venti. I was like, what size is that? And the lady had to go ask the manager. I said, fuck this shit. I walked out the door, man. I ain't got no patience. I'm getting older now, you know.
What
You
does
know what?
Star and Bucks have to do with coffee?
Huh?
Yeah, hold on.
What'd you say, Mark?
Colombian Mule, maybe? Starbucks. It makes no goddamn sense for coffee.
Yo, the bucks
Where-
they make, man. People go buy $8 a cup.
Yeah, that's what don't make no sense. $8.
And then they get a round egg that's not really an egg.
Okay,
in the
so
morning
would you
to go
rather go
with
to 7-Eleven and grab a $1.99 cup?
Damn right, because I can get some dabs out on
You
the
know where
corner
I come
before I
from? You
leave.
couldn't put milk in your cup in the country. Back in the day, if you put milk and all that cream in your coffee, they'll look at you funny.
Yeah,
Like you
because they
fucking
done
up
messed
the
around and said that. Okay, so the next question is, who has the best chicken in the world?
Man, in the
KFC?
world, there's some good
Yeah,
chicken,
in
man.
the world.
Good chicken.
We
I'm
gonna go
allergic to
KFC.
meat and I don't eat it.
Lee's famous recipe.
Yeah,
I know
so
it just
the-
shocked
You know
everybody.
what? Colonel Sanders is tripping to 11 spices. I made some chicken the other day with 3 spices: salt, pepper, and some little paprika. You don't need all them damn spices, 11 damn spices.
Save me, Lamont. You
Colonel
giving out
Sanders is
some chicken.
racist.
Colonel Sanders.
Chicken. Giving out the nasty
When
old
you
chicken
leave
over there.
Lee's, it's gonna fall out the box. It's so damn greasy. It's
Colonel
not good.
Sanders started
Stop
cooking it
talking.
like
You
Circle
can't
K. He
Y'all
started
can't
the
even
cooking in
season
Circle K
y'all
in the
chicken,
closet
Mark.
first.
Let y'all chicken go.
When
Let
you go to
y'all
Circle K,
chicken
you get
go.
that crunch chicken.
Yeah.
That's
They
KFC.
ain't doing this at KFC.
KFC started that shit.
Fellas, we
Yeah.
got Lamont here.
Yeah.
Lamont, save me, dog. What type of chicken do you
Listen.
got?
I came in on tail end on it, so I can't save you. I don't know what.
You eat chicken?
Laugh, dude,
Are
whatever.
you eating chicken right
Hey,
now,
you-
Lamont?
hey,
No,
you-
I'm not eating chicken
hey,
right
Randy,
now.
do you season your chicken?
Yes, I do season my chicken.
I wasn't
With
asking you,
Vaseline?
Lamont.
Colonel.
You
Randy,
cook your chicken?
what are you doing, dog?
Right.
chicken
He's
chokers.
never in the military.
So we're choking chickens
Why is he
now?
a colonel?
Can we say that on? Is that against law? We can't say.
You can
choking.
say choking the chicken. I don't choke
I
my chicken.
know. There's
He wasn't even in the
said it.
National
Mark
Guard.
said
Hey,
it.
Mark.
Mark does.
Mark, I bet you when you go to the restroom, you use the restroom at the urinal, then go wash your hands and shit. When I go in the restroom,
You
I
what?
wash my hands, then I touch my dick. I don't make my dick dirty. My dick clean.
So,
I
so
don't
you
wanna
use
wash
hand
this stuff off,
sanitizer
man.
too, huh? You use hand
Yeah, I use
sanitizer.
hand sanitizer.
So let me ask this.
I
So
keep
how
my
act-
dick
are
clean.
you
I don't make
like
my
that?
dick dirty.
No, I'll do it like this.
I wash my
Ryan,
hands before I touch it.
But then
the
you
reason
gotta,
why I go to the bathroom is
you
actually
gotta wash
to
it
take my
afterwards
cell phone
too.
with me. And when I take
Oh,
my
that's
cell
you.
phone
You got a
with
dirty
me,
dick. You better wash yours every time.
Or wash your dick
I
Wash
too.
it
gotta
clean.
sanitize my cell
Wash
phone
it
and
clean.
also let things go off because when I sanitize my cell phone, it's sitting between me and my hands. So
Now you dirty dick
I do
Randy.
have
Oh my God, you dirty dick
Wash
Randy.
it
for that.
before and
and
after.
everything else available on my little
Wash
I'll
your
scratch
dick
the
too.
shit out of that
I put my
motherfucker.
hands on my head when I use the
Yeah.
urinal.
Different
I'll
hands.
scratch the hell out of that bitch. This is where I'm gonna go. I'm gonna scratch it now on Pornhub. If anybody's seen any midgets, I've seen that part of it.
Man, I seen
It's
some
kinda
young
cool.
fine midgets, man. I want to
Yeah,
fucking midget
they're
girl.
on there on Pornhub. Just
Have
check
you
it
ever
out.
seen the
So
last
that's-
page of Pornhub?
Yeah, I have.
No.
There's
They just
3,000
outlawed
That's
Pornhub in
determination right
Virginia.
there.
Pornhub that you haven't seen before, but you gotta
You
see
know
it.
what? I couldn't find Pornhub until I watched the news, and they told me
Because
about
you saw it.
Pornhub on the news. Hey,
Because they
Pornhub
changed
is
the name.
like, what the hell
They
is
Randy,
changed
Pornhub?
the
lean
name.
back.
You got to change
Hey,
the
Randy,
name. You can't be
lean
stuck
back.
under the same name. What do you think I?
Dirty dick
You know
Randy.
why I call myself
I'm
a
jerking
Colorado
Randy
comedian?
off.
Because there's so many names that I'm underneath right this second that if I actually got caught by the law, I
It
would
must
be done by
be
FBI,
like-
AIA, CIA.
But you got like 10 names and 5 passports, man. What's going on, Colorado?
Bruh, dog, I am
Tell you
so
get some
hot
love.
right this second. That's why I got to keep the shades and the glasses on.
He said, I got to be hidden.
Time. Time. Okay. Now, I was not privy to what happened while I was away, but I want each one of you to tell me who took that round. Chris Winslow,
Like who was talking the most?
I
who
lean
was
back.
the funniest?
O-N-E.
O-N-E, okay. So Brian gets one. The Colorado comic, who was the funniest?
O-N-E.
Oh boy, that's two for Brian. Brian, who was the
Like
funniest? And you can't vote for yourself.
Colorado.
Mark E. White the second, who was the funniest?
Well, I was gonna say Randy, but he's frozen, so I'm gonna go with Brian, my good friend.
Okay.
I'm back.
Randy, don't just scream out random things over my voice. Who took that round? Okay, Lamont
Yes.
Ferguson. Who took that
I'm gonna go
round?
with O&E. I mean, he had him going. He had it going.
Okay, well, congratulations, ONE. Shout out to you for winning that round. Go ahead and shout out to the Academy.
All right, thank you, fellas, man. I really appreciate y'all, man. It's just a joy talking with y'all, man. It's fun, man. You know, it's Kickback. You know, Sauce
That's
to the
the
City crew. Look forward to seeing y'all in December, man. December 6th. Hope we all can be there, man.
oh
You know,
man, we are going to do exactly that. We are going to kick back, go
yeah.
and relax, kick back.
Back.
Okay.
Oh,
Anyway,
relax.
a nickel for your thought. We are moving on up. Hopefully, we get some more sponsorships and then we can give out maybe a dime. Oh, yes. So it's time, and it is time for our comedic cast to share some of their more serious thoughts. Because around here, it's not all about telling jokes, it is sometimes a little bit serious about things that, afflict us in the comedy community. And I know it's not just me, it has to be everybody. I am pretty sure. So, if all of my cast will come to the stream, dun, 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 even Randy with your frozen behind, but that's okay because I've learned not to talk about people because my internet is on like one. All right, you guys. So, the topic that I am looking forward to talking about is like Chris was saying in the green room. He spent a lot of his time managing this comedy club. How many years, Chris?
6.
6 years. Okay, and tell us some of the highs.
Some of the highs, all the comics that I get to work with every week. They like my Facebook. I have a couple of family members, like some guys that I went to school with, stuff like that. But like 1,500 comics that I've all gotten to know well.
Okay, and are you gonna miss that? Like, what does that do to those relationships?
I'm not
Like,
gonna miss it. I still talk to them. You know, you're having a show with Bam.
okay,
Bam's
not
one of my
me.
proteges. I've known him since he started in the game. I love him.
Well, he's doing the show. Shout out to Bam, and it's just a hint, hint, wink, wink on Sauce in the City. So,
Okay.
paying homage. So, but
I love that
absolutely,
for him, man. He's out here doing it.
absolutely. So that is one of my questions. So, what would y'all have done, or what would you do if like everything that you were doing for the past 8 years was yanked from under you? What do you do next, Willie C. Smith?
Y'all thought y'all got me. Y'all thought y'all decided to get the best of the best, the worst of the worst, at the best time that I'm at my worst. Because I was, like you said, Brenda, and thank you so much to Sauce in the City and everybody out that's been out there with me on my comedy trip. Man, I was at my worst. COVID caught me at my worst. I mean, dropped me on my knees, and I decided to go, you know what? I'm going to make it fun. And thanks to Brenda, Sauce in the City. And this would be trip number 7 for me with Brenda Brown involved. But yeah, no, y'all messed up. Y'all messed up so bad.
Wow.
If you used
Okay.
to eat breads, Brenda. Oh, never mind.
How about ONE? What do you do if all of a sudden everything you've been doing for the past 8 years is ripped from under you?
That happened to me so many times. I'll let you know what I did. I used to be on air in Colorado, in Denver, Colorado. I should work at KDKO radio station. I was Brian Walker. I was the love doctor.
I can see that.
I got hit by a diesel head on in the Colorado mountains,
Oh no.
and so it stopped everything. I just got the pass to be also to go to any event, as a sports writer. Got the
Oh
press
wow.
pass. So I got in an accident, so everything stopped. So I became a writer, which made me go to be a actor because my management asked me to be an actor to make me a better writer. So I did theater for 7, 8 years, and then I became a comedian, a writer actor. So I've been a comedian lately. But my point
Okay.
is, everything stopped and it changed gears. I had to just follow things, and here I am,
Adapt, yeah.
sauce in
Okay.
the city.
Adapt. Marky White the second. What would you do if all of a sudden everything for 8 years was ripped from underneath you?
Actually, mine was at 19 years. Everything got ripped out from under me,
Oh no.
and I decided, hey, I'll go work at the post office. That was a freaking fool's errand. I then went to the UPS and said, hey, I'll drive a truck over here. And they trained me for 3 weeks. And day one, they put me on a whole route I wasn't even trained on. Then I was like, well, hell, I'll move to Tulsa, Oklahoma, and I'll drive for Melton flatbedding. Then I really learned what pickle parks are. It's not very fun. I was not this when I learned what pickle parks were. So it
Oh,
hurt a lot. I fought. You're
oh.
paying to go take showers in shower rooms. And I forgot shower shoes a lot. Man, then I started fueling trains. That was the most insane shit ever. Like, no. Like, hey, yeah, let me go hook to this big giant train. And what's that sound? Oh, we've derailed again. Well, I'm hooked to the train, damn it.
It sounds like you definitely adapted. Lamont Ferguson, what do you do if all of a sudden everything you've been putting your heart into for 8 years is kind of ripped from underneath you? What do you do?
I would, I would, I would say COVID. I think that was the one for me because actually I set my goal to do comedy and entertainment full time. You know, whether it's doing comedy or on stage or on a set. But so once I got into a full time, COVID knocked everything out for me. Not just me, but everybody. But my goal was to do this full time, and I got to do it full time from like August of 2019 until when everything shut down. So it actually made me start writing. So I started writing. I wrote a sitcom, started a project that we're working on now. I started, focusing on the art of acting, and I did a lot of reading. Um, so it set me down and made me think a little bit more about what I'm doing now, and where I'm headed as far as entertainment.
Okay, so
Yeah,
I see you adapted as well. You were like,
right.
okay, I'm gonna just start writing shows and I'm gonna just start doing all kinds of stuff. Okay, Randy Holton, I'm hoping that you are back and doing the Lion King. What would you do if all of a sudden everything was ripped from underneath you for 8 years or after 8 years?
Well, the time I quit is when I'm dead. So I just start all over, start going on open mics. I mean, even the internet that it kind of opened up doing the internet shows. So there's always a way or a will, just wherever I can try to be funny, tell some jokes. I don't care. Sandwich shop, hookah lounge, street corner. There's some guy he tells jokes down Key West on the street. Telling jokes in my coffin for sure.
I like it. Telling jokes in your coffin. All right, Chris Winslow. It seems like, everybody has some kind of idea of what they would do if this
Well,
happened to them. But I'm
They
curious.
like to write jokes.
I'm curious as to know what you have been thinking, for these past 2 weeks.
well, to be clear, I work here. I worked at that club for 23 years. I only had the keys for it for 6 years.
Oh, wow.
So I got
Okay.
23 years of my life ripped away from me. Like my whole adulthood was in that comedy club. And
Wow.
last 2 weeks since that's happened, I've had comics offer jobs at other comedy clubs and other places. I've had comics offer to finance a club here. All I had to do is find a location. I've had at least a half dozen people asked me to hop on their podcast, so I'm gonna start podcasting. And
Sound
like
like you should also be doing comedy skits and stuff like.
Yep.
that too, yeah, that too.
Written down memes and stuff like that, or we can actually lock in with you, bro, and have things like
Yeah.
lock in and just get your voice out there and let people be hearing you.
My evenings are free now, man. That's this is what I do. I sit here on this iPad.
CHRUE, True Entertainment, Doc.
Yeah. By the time we get off on this show, go ahead and hook up with us, and we'll lock in and get you some things that were you can use what you're giving us to. Well, they won't see it coming, and that's what we're trying to do.
There you go.
We are new. We are fresh. We are
up and coming. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, see, there she go. There she go. There she
Oh,
go. There she go.
well, no, this is a good way for us to be able
Gotcha.
to
I
brand
see
the
that,
show.
Hennessy, Chris.
You know what? BET isn't paying us yet. MTV hasn't sent us an email. VH1
Okay.
still has us on hold, so we're good. So this is a great topic that I like to talk about because literally I'm facing this very same thing, which is having things ripped from underneath me and having to start all over again. So I got some very good advice from you guys. So thank you so much. And this was this episode of the Kickback, which is where we talk about super important things that happen to us in the comedy community. And this sounds like a very good time for a station break for all of you guys who are tuning in today, tomorrow, and beyond. You are tuning in to dun, 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 Sauce in the City, a virtual comedy kickback, 6 mics, 1 hour, lots of laughs. It is easy to it's easy to see us. If you're not seeing us, it's because you don't want to. Because we are live on Roku 24/7. And it's easy. Access your Roku device or a friend that has one. And if you don't have a friend, get at me in my inbox. I might know a person that knows a person that knows a person. Download the UBSN TV app. Shout out to Katash and the gang. Thank you for giving us the space to be all up in your place. You search Sauce in the City and bingo, bingo, bingo. You are going to be whirled into our world of funny. And this is where all the comedians come to play, and our playground just got bigger. It just got bigger. All right, you guys. Oh, yes, it's time. And what is it time for? It is time for dun, 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 the 60-second spit. And this is where we give each one of our comedic cast 60 whole seconds to spit out their funniest. It's always a great time, and because they're under pressure. So it's always funny to me. I don't know if it's funny to them, but for me, always funny. So first up, we are going to go with Randy Houghton. Randy, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Here is your topic. Who would or what would be a good name for my car? 60 seconds on the clock. Tell me a good name or names and tell me why. 60 seconds, go.
Well, I think Death Trap would be a good one because that's your coffin right there. If you get hit by a bicycle, the bicycle runs into you, the front wheels are going to fall off and it's going to kill the driver. Because that's a Yugo, isn't it? And that was the biggest piece of shit that ever rode the road. Maybe shit on wheels, maybe a barn burner because that thing's going to burn like that. The wires are short out while you're driving the damn thing. You'll be on fire and running for your life. I see, or one of those cut in two. I seen a Yugo get cut in two. Big old Ford with the 24 feet long ran into that damn Yugo, cut right in half.
And And that has
or
been
maybe
a 60-second spit from Randy Holton on what would be a good name for my car. I can't believe that he just called it a POS. Anyway, next up, name some other uses for this look, Lamont Ferguson. 60-second spit. Let's get it.
Well, it's a great a net to catch, shrimp. No, no, you go crabbing with this net. Actually, you can actually use it to catch Bigfoot if you lay the trap out right. The outfit is like you can actually protect uh, your plant life. If you want to capture a dog, you can do a lot of things with this wardrobe here. I mean, and plus it has ventilation all over. You're never gonna be hot. You're always gonna be cool in this outfit. For anytime you wear it in the summertime, you definitely it could be 105, but guess what? You're gonna be the coolest thing on the block. Yeah, like I ain't hot. No, look, I got all these air pockets. Um, you can use it as a kinky bedspread, to go with your whip and change. You got a little change bed, and you can spread it out with your comfort. Pretty much you can call it a see-through comfort. Is what you can call this outfit. Like what you putting on, man? I love see-through comforter right on right now on the runway. Actually, taking pictures. And then if you look at the the uh the squares and the shapes, you can now know who actually used geometry from their math class. Because like, how often do geometry and in life you don't use it? You use your basic math, add and subtract. Don't use geometry at all. And
Time, time. And that was the 60-second spin from Lamar Ferguson on naming some other uses for this look. Next up, we have, oh, this is a good one. What does he look like he does for a living? I'm going to shoot this one off to Mark E. White the second. 60 seconds on the clock, sir. 60-second spit. Let's get it.
I already know what he does, man. He and I are West Virginia couple 25601. We actually put little tiny birthday candles in our penises and we sing happy birthday to the young ladies out there. You got to wiggle it a little left and you wiggle a little right and you can make that thing just flame. I mean, it's the best thing ever. Occasionally, he and I got to blow the candles out short, but the Germans, man, they pay for that shit to get down to the tip of your dick. And that goes out to Chris. Hey, Chris, man, look, if you're looking for something fun to do, stick the candle in, get on one of those Pornhub sites. Those Germans will tip you heavy to let that thing burn out. I'm telling you, that's a freak right there. He even got the wristband to get in the club.
Time. And that was Mark E. White, the second 60-second spit on what this gentleman looks like he does for a living. Next up, we have what kind of crime does she look like she committed? Huh. Let's give this one to Chris Winslow. Chris, what kind of crime does she look like she committed?
I don't even need a full minute. That's prostitution. She looks like she pats her feet on the concrete. She brings back that money. And she ain't even got to do it on the street no more. In 2023, all you need is a hotel room and a laptop. OnlyFans. The shit's legal now. She bringing that heat. And she's eating well too, man. Her diet is balanced. She's all in the waist. And look at her hair. She might be a hairdresser too. They try to keep that sexy look going while so they get their clientele up. And then they go in the back and do hand jobs for extra money. I actually, when I get my hair braided at the hair shop, it's like the funniest thing I've ever seen because all those women are in their rawest form. You want to piss off some ladies, show up at a hair salon when they're getting their hair done. They in there with their flip flops on. They got a plastic bag over their fucking weave is falling out. Like I was in there one time and she was asking the lady to fix her hair, and her weave had been in her head so long that when they took it out, the hairdresser said, "You need to boil this in water before I put it back in." Like I didn't even know they put it back in. Aren't you supposed to throw it away and get some new after that?
Time. And that was Chris Winslow's 60-second spit on what kind of crime does she look like she committed. I'm guessing prostitution and bad hair and bad and bad weaves. Next up, we have name something you shouldn't do naked. The Colorado comic. I'd love to hear your take. 60 seconds. Let's go.
Yeah, you should do swimming naked, running naked, in a field naked, doing weed naked, going out your house naked, going around to Colorado naked, doing something else naked, letting everybody else know that you were naked. Don't go streaking, sneaking, bleaking, fleeking, screeking, however you want to put the correct English terms on anything that you want to understand out of my mouth that I'm going, yeah, I got less than 60 seconds ago. Yeah, don't go out and naked in your own home. Please stay home and stay dressed. Because yes, yeah, you did that, Brendan. I saw that. Yeah, I was looking at it like, yeah, I still got enough time to go. Don't go out naked. Stay covered. It's cold. No.
Time. And that was the Colorado comic on naming something you shouldn't do naked. Next up, we have ONE. Now that I know how to say it, here we go. All right. What is the first thing you do when you get home from a bad date? 60 seconds. Let's go.
Shoot. The first thing you do when you get home is open up the liquor. Look, start drinking and thinking, like, what the hell? Then you call that son of a bitch back while you drink it. You had 2 good swallows. You call the bad date back and talk bad about him over the phone. You leave fucked up messages when you're mad. Shut the fuck up, damn it. Mad. Wasted my damn gas. You be talking shit. I hope you got the doggy bag and choke on it, some of a bitch. You just be mad. Shit. First thing you do when you get home is crack the bottle open and drink by yourself some more. Mad. Call that son of a bitch back. So look, then you want to forget the number. But you got to get the steam off. Look, you thought about it on the way home at the red light. Don't let it be some fucking traffic. You got to get back through some traffic from the son of a bitch. You be mad. You at the tent. You ever been in traffic? Huh? You get in traffic from a bad date? Shit, as soon as you get in, you want to drink. Give me a fucking drink. Take your shoes off. Fucking take.
Time, 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 time. Oh my God. I have not laughed so much. I really needed this. And that was ONE's take on naming the first thing you do when you get home from a bad date. Wow, this seems like a good as time as any for a station break while I wrap my ribs. It's easy to join us on Roku. You just access your Roku device, you download the UBS and TV app, you search Sauce in the City, and you can watch us 24/7, y'all. We have finally made it, and you can be on the show too. So you don't have to sit behind the stream and hate on the show. You can just go ahead and inbox me, or you can comment below and we can get you on the show and you two can share in our Roku world. Man, this has been such a great episode that we are going to make this an extender episode. That's what we're going to do because we still have to play the big game at the end of the episode. There's got to be a winner and a loser, y'all. There just has to be. Like, I don't know or how else to tell you guys. There has to be a winner and a loser. So in this one, I'm looking for a game. I'm looking for a game and I cannot seem to find it. So we're just going to play it bareback. This game is one that we love so much and it is called Sell That Skew. This is a Sauce in the City classic and we love to play it. It gives everybody a chance to stretch out their comedic muscles. All right, comedic cast, are you guys ready to play? So
Yeah,
that's
Yeah, we
you.
ready. I'm ready. I'm ready.
give me my
Okay.
skill. I
Yes.
want some skill. Give me that skill. I need to know what the price of your skew is for my skew, and I want to skew your skew, and I want to love your skew.
Yeah, we're going to have to do something
Studio.
about that. So, the name of the game, everybody tuning in today, tomorrow, and beyond, is that I am going to ask our comedic cast to look to the left, to the right, in front of them, or in back of them on my word go. And they are going to be given 60 whole seconds to turn into the best salesman that there ever was running across social media. And let's put it this way, the best salesman by vote of the cast wins. So, because I haven't heard from the Colorado comic in all this time, I am going to give him grace. He is going to be first up to this game. The clock is set. He's the only one that I've ever done it in person with. Y'all take that any way you want. And
Oh,
60
babe.
seconds on the clock. Pick up the thing nearest to you on your right, and sell that skew.
Oh my God, you guys have never seen me do this, but I want to let you know when I see you, when you see me, and I'm going to see you one more time. Unfortunately, Brendy caught me at something that was on my right, but it's in my left, and on my right is something else. But hey, check it out. On this little situation that I have here is the newest form of something that I'm going to give you for less than, you know what? I'm going to cut you a deal. Dial this number, 1-800 the Colorado Comedian, and you can have this particular item for $9. $9, guys. Go ahead and check up this item. You're going to get so much smoke out of it. You're going to love so much smoke out of it. You can come at it from Colorado. You can get it shipped to you for $9. If you have Sauce in the City dollars, that's going to be a whole lot of these 9 little dollar ones that you can get some more with some more dollars. But that's something different. But check it out. You can't have it no more. I wish you guys could have it. That was the last one that's out there. So.
All right, Chris Winslow, pick up the thing nearest to you on your right hand side. The clock is set for 60 whole seconds. And
That's easy.
rest of the cast, sell that skew.
Yeah, y'all already been seeing me hit this, and I put it on my right because it's in my right hand. Hey, do you need liquid courage? Do you want to fight a motherfucker? Pick up a bottle of Jose Cuervo. You want some romance? Do you want to tickle somebody's toes? Pick up a bottle of Jose Cuervo. You just want to get fucked up and forget about your whole night? Pick up a bottle of Jose Cuervo. This shit goes down so smooth wherever it's hot or cold. If you got sour limes or not, just this stuff sells itself. It don't need no salesman. This stuff makes billions of dollars a year, and it ain't got nobody like me pitching it. I'll put it down on my left and still hit it. I'm ambidextrous when it comes to drinking some Jose Cuervo.
Time.
No?
Time.
Oh, okay.
Time. All right. ONE. Pick up the thing nearest to you right in front of you. 60 seconds on the clock and sell that skew.
This was grown in Redwood, California. It has buds in it. It's now legal from state to state. I can ship it to you. This is Skywalker bud. This will have you taking out your lightsaber and cutting the next person next to you. Listen, this is Skywalker bud. You'll be in the Force with this. This is the Force. The Force can be with you for $9.99. Ship it to you right now. Weeds, get weeds. Look at it. Can you see it?
No.
Marijuana. You used to have to sniff it in the alley and get gone.
Time. All right, Mark E. White the second. Pick up the thing nearest to you right behind you. 60 seconds on the clock to sell.
It's gonna be my old reliable. This right here is every man and woman needs right here. Some people call it a toilet plunger. You can get these things. These little babies are $4.99 at Dollar General. All right. Now you can plunge your shit if you need to. You got a lonely night, you stick that shit on your wall, and you got yourself a 3-foot long penis. When does that become a necessary thing? Well, I'll tell you what. If you're going to prison and you use this little doohickey as a tool and ram yourself on, you don't want to be raped in prison. You might as well rape yourself on your own headboard. Get yourself used to it. You don't want to show up with a mangina that's a fucking virgin. Those boys will be loving you. But here's the best of all. We bring it up to the modern day, and we have aliens. The aliens are here. They are going to start probing every single one of us. Do not get in that line without practicing your first probing on yourself. These balls will make it enjoyable. Just, again, stick it to your shit. Take your own probing. All right? Literally, put a condom on it if you must.
Time. Oh my God. Ow. Okay. Lamont Ferguson, grab the thing nearest to you, right to your left. To your left. To
And here
the
we
left.
go.
To the left.
All
60
right, ladies
seconds.
and gentlemen. I mean, actually, it's more. This is right here is for the ladies. If you having a lonely night, a stressful situation with your man, you need to get away. I'm selling this D, all right? I am selling the D. Like, you gonna need this D. I mean, because especially if you got kids and you're lonely, you need to get away. Hey, and let me tell you, I'm really selling this D for $5.99. I'm undercutting everybody. This D right here, there it is. This D, that's right there. I don't know what y'all thinking, but this D can cover a lot of stress if you got missing hair and stuff like that. I try to keep it close. This D right here, this is what I'm talking about. You stressed out ladies, I'm not selling my D cheap. No, not that D, but this D right here. This is a big, nice D right there, and you can enjoy. You can put a cap on, you can put the hat on for
Time.
$5.99. You
Time.
only have to go to Shein or Temu. Come to me.
Time. All right, Randy Holton, 1 minute on the clock. Grab the thing nearest to you to your right and sell that. Skew.
I got a measuring tape. That's what it is. It's a pocket measuring tape. The things you could do with this, you can measure your nose, measure your head, measure from one eyeball to the other eyeball, measure your arms, how long your arms, measure your dick, uh, measure your wife's pussy, see how long it is. Maybe see how deep it is. She might not want you to do that. But measure contribution string. If you're building something, right? You're in. You got measure 2x4s, tires.
Time.
Measure
Time.
desk.
Time. All right, you guys have seen everything that's in the Sauce in the City store, and everybody gets a vote. All right, Chris Winslow, you have enough Sauce in the City dollars to purchase one of these items, and you can't purchase your own. Which one will it be and why?
I don't know that I want to purchase it for myself, but the dude with the plunger definitely had the best sell pitch.
Who?
The plunger.
That's
Definitely the best sales pitch. There's a very compelling argument if you ever have to go to prison, but I don't plan on ever going to prison. So
well, maybe you can buy it for one of your buddies. All right.
I sure will. Yes, ma'am. Yeah.
One for Mark E. White II, the Colorado comic. You get one vote, and you can't purchase your own. So which one will it be?
Yeah, I kind of really drop it down for Mark. I mean, yeah, I'm not going to prison neither. I mean, I've been there, but talk about it. It's a different story. But yeah, I'll give it to Mark on that one.
Very compelling argument. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, compelling arguments. That's two for Mark. All right, ONE. Who are you spending your Sauce in the City bucks on?
Well, I don't want to spend it on Mark, but I'm gonna go that way. But damn it, hell no, Mark. Look, it's game time. I'm having fun, some bitch, but I ain't doing that for real. You
All
win.
right.
You win.
Mark, you have 3 orders already online, but you get a vote, and you can't purchase your own because you already have one. So, whose will you be purchasing and why?
Hey, that redwood looked really good there that Brian had. So I'm hooking up with ONE and I'm bringing him his his birthday present.
Oh God, oh God, what am I gonna do with y'all? All right, Lamont Ferguson, you have enough sauce in the city dollars. Mute your mic and your voice will follow. Which one is it going to be and why?
I'm gonna go with On E. He got the stuff that gets you high, and I don't do marijuana. I can't get high because I'm afraid of heights. But it looked like he can get a brother high as a kite will go. So I'll get on a roller coaster with that little bottle that he had going
Oh,
on.
for real? Oh, that
Yeah.
just hurts
Okay,
my feelings,
okay.
dog.
Well, that's 2 and 3. 2 for ONE and 3 for Willie C. I mean, for Mark E. White the second. I can't even tell them apart anymore. All right, Randy Holton, who will you be voting for and why?
Oh, not now. We need his vote.
I know, right? No, actually, well, come
Is
on,
it gonna be a
Randy.
tie or not? The suspense
Go
is
back
killing
to
me.
go back to the light, Randy. Back to the
Oh,
light, Randy.
Hey.
I, I never knew I needed to be in.
What?
Uh,
I don't know.
I,
I don't
I
know. I
never
don't
knew I
know. But
Could
because
you type it in the comments for us?
we didn't get Randy's vote, it was 3-2. So we're just gonna move on along, and we're gonna call Mark E. White the second the winner. You
Oh,
have to
that
be
means
able.
upset. Oh,
So congratulations,
All right.
Mark E. White, on the win. This is your moment to shout out to the Academy. Let's go.
First, I'd like to thank you, Brenda, for having me, and I would like to thank all the fellow comics for pushing me because I was really, really bombing there the first. Thankfully, I came through the end. The second that I had that was close was going to be Our Nation in Archives, just to see how fucked up your country truly is, because we are fucking heading to the abysmal location where the aliens do not even want to come probe our ass. Don't even make me talk about that shit. And that is some crazy ass shit. But they're to all my fellow army guys. I'm sorry. I'm telling you, all you gotta do is laugh at a drill sergeant. Just laugh. I did push-ups so long. I did more than any human being should ever do. It was thank you for conditioning my mind and body, drill sergeant. Permission to recover. Knock him out. That's all he screamed at me. It's every day.
Oh my God, Mark, you are amazing. Your funny is amazing. Um, Congratulations on the win. But it doesn't surprise me. You just get funnier and funnier like every episode. This is going to be amazing. We have come to the end of the episode where we like to do the shout outs, which is to pay homage to any and everybody who's had anything to do with us in our comedy journey. It's always important to look backwards, because if you don't, you won't know where you're going. So always pay homage to those who have helped you. Saying thank you doesn't cost a dime, right? Being grateful and thankful to the people who have helped you to get where you get, it doesn't cost a nickel. So very quickly, Chris Winslow, as we get up out of here, please go ahead and give your shout out.
My 3 people. First would be Jeff Jones, the owner of the comedy club that passed away 13 months ago. He gave me a career in comedy for 23 months. Secondly, would be the owner that's still alive, Larry Marks out of Oklahoma City. He been trying to retire forever. He had a double bypass surgery. He wanted to sell and get out of the business. I don't begrudge him. Let him live his twilight. I wish nothing but the best for him. And thirdly, my shout out would be, of course, to my mother, who taught me not to give a fuck about what people think about me. Do my thing.
Well, we shout you out, Chris Winslow. Thank you so very much for setting the tone for this shout out. I think
Believe
that's
that.
very good to limit it to three people, even though it says three questions. We'll save that for a different episode. So,
Uh,
but shout out to you and thank you so much for dropping by and sharing your funny. We hope that we can see more of your face up in our space now that you
got a
have
lot of free
time.
time. What can I say?
Well, stay tuned to the green room. All right, next up we have Mark E. White the second. Go ahead and shout out your three favorites in your comedy journey.
Three favorites. Obviously, Brenda, you for finding me. I do appreciate it. One's got to really go out to my mother because she was the first one to pull the frozen chicken off of my penis when I was in a panic. And then, last of all, my biggest hug and my biggest mad shout out goes to my wife, who's put up for this for 32 years. He's over there casting dispersions now.
Oh, well, tell her we said thank you and we shout you out, Mark. It has been nothing but a joy since we've had you in our midst. You are our guy. We look forward to your next episode. Stay tuned to the green room. Next up, we have ONE. Go ahead and quickly shout out.
Yes, I give a shout out to Lorraine Charles, my mom Dukes, for bringing me around my family. You know what I mean? You know, give me my funny bone. We give a shout out to Erika Jones. She's been, by my side, believing in true entertainment. You know what I mean? Support me. And then I want to give a shout out to all those, Brenda Brown, the AK Chocolate Child, Gordon Lane, different people that just do what they do and make it way for others too, as we all do. You know what I mean? For the comedy and for joy, to help others. So just a shout out to all those that do comedy, you know what I mean, and support comedy.
Aw, well, shout out to you, ONE. And I have loved every minute of knowing you, and meeting you was even more exciting. And I can't wait to see you on stage. Stay tuned to the green room. Next up, we have the Colorado comic. Let's get it.
Yeah, that's kind of weird because yeah, you know me better than I used to do it. But I'm gonna say it like this: shout out to SGPMGs. Shout out to every of the Colorado comedians that I have here, and also shout out to what you guys will see too on December 6th. Stay tuned. I love it. What? 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 Go on. Find something else. Three. It's not shout out to no. Three shout outs. Wait till you see me on the next side. Go on and get out of here. Pick up your phone. Grab thing next to you. Yeah, thank you.
Comic, it's always nice to have your face up in our space. We appreciate you and you're funny, and we cannot wait to see you on December 6th. Next up, we have Lamont Ferguson. Go ahead, sir, and quickly send your shout outs.
Of course, we got to definitely give a shout out to you, and this platform. Um, my three would be the Fat Doctor. He passed away a few years ago out of DC. I went through a lot of his workshops. He was a big encouragement and worked with a lot of big people. I went on his wing. David Logan out of my area. He's out of the Virginia Beach area. Ronald Lindsay, he's out of Newport News. Um, oh man, it's just so many. I mean, I can go on, but I know I can't do a whole lot. But to those who know, who supported me and gave me nuggets along the way, I definitely appreciate you, and I'm utilizing them all the time moving forward. I appreciate the opportunity, Brenda. Keep this thing going.
Oh my God, Lamont Ferguson, big shouts out to you. Just for speeding out of whatever you were doing just to get over here and say hello to us. You are a magnificent addition to our catalog. So
Appreciate it.
definitely stay tuned to the green room. Can't wait to do more stuff and see you on the next episode. Last but certainly not least, let's hope Randy's internet lets us do this. Go ahead, Randy, and shout out.
Can you hear me? Shout out to Ronald McDonald and his hamburgers, because and that Big Mac. If there wasn't that Big Mac and those hamburgers, I probably wouldn't be talking to you right now. Because I've ate my share of Big Macs and their share of those hamburgers. And shout out to Wendy and that lovely red hair because those double hamburgers. I could throw down those double burger with everything. That's where it's at. That's where it's at. And that's why I'm here. Wendy's, that lovely hair, and Big Frisch's big fries. Love those. Without Big Frisch,